closing in on a huge moment for Uganda. Have you ever been to Uganda?
I haven't, no, but I know that, you know, distance running is really big there. Of course, they had the Olympic champion Kiplangat back in 2012. Ugandans have been on the medal podium at these Commonwealth Games men's marathons a number of times.
They have, but they've never tasted gold. It's a brilliant country if ever you get the chance to visit. A fantastic place to go for a run. Incredible scenery, very friendly people. I've always had a good time. One of my favourite countries in the world, Uganda. And they will be so excited over this potential gold here for Victor Kiplangat, becoming a powerhouse in their own right in the battle for East African dominance. We've kind of seen it as a two-way rivalry between Kenya and Ethiopia, and although the Ugandans don't quite have the strength and depth of Kenya and Ethiopia yet, with the likes of Joshua Cheptegei and Jacob Kiplimo, Oscar Chilimo got himself on the podium for the 5,000 in Eugene. We were both there, Mara. Great performances, so medals from the Ugandan men in the 10 and the 5,000, and a gold, it looks like, here in the Commonwealth Marathon, as it looks like silver for Alphonse Simbu of Tanzania. So the Ugandans all over the country will be proud of their man, as they will be in Dar es Salaam and all across Tanzania, continuing their rich history of Commonwealth medalists, following in the footsteps of the champion Jahanga from 78 and the winner Nali in 02, and Ramadani getting a medal in 06, and Ikanga, part of that fabulous duel with Di Castella in 1982. The Tanzanians have provided fabulous athletes for the Commonwealth Marathon for decades, and it looks like Alphonse Felix Simbu is the latest in a long line. Oh, now, has he gone the wrong way there? He's just being told. He just stopped momentarily there. He was on the wrong side of the carriageway and was just told to turn round. So a little moment of drama for Kiplangat. There was an official alongside him on a bike, just helping him to make that correction. He just went on the wrong side of the carriageway, but he does have a minute and a half, and it won't cost him the title. But it just shows you, Mara, full concentration required right the way up to the finish. Yeah, absolutely, and he's back on the blue line, so he's okay now. But we've seen this before in marathon races. You know, in Boston recently, in the wheelchair race, Marcel Hoog followed the lead car as it peeled off just before the finish, but Kiplangat now comfortably in. Meanwhile, Liam Adams is in fourth place, some 30 seconds or so behind Githai. I tell you what I thought was quite lucky there was that he didn't get a sudden attack of cramp, because so that could have been a really, really wobbly moment there for Victor Kiplangat, but fortunately the legs held good. The official told him the mistake, and he turned around, and he is back on track once more to make history for his country. So as we approach 2 hours 10 on the clock, we're expecting to see Kiplangat come round the corner for the final turn at any moment. So many people around our commentary position. There are thousands here. It really is going to be a guard of honour, full marks to the public of Birmingham for turning out in such large numbers. You don't even see crowds this big for the end of the huge city marathons. And now at last, listen to the noise. Just take a moment to listen to this. An incredible reception beckons an incredible athlete. No Ugandan man has ever won this title. Stephen Kiplangat brought glory in the marathon at the Olympics in London in 2012, and then at the World Championship the following year for Uganda. But Victor Kiplangat has run an absolutely masterful race, and he is going to make history here for a proud East African nation. All along the Ugandan roads they will be celebrating. What a moment for Uganda. What a moment for Victor Kiplangat. Kiplangat, their first champion in the Commonwealth Marathon, and he did it in style. He has absolutely nothing left. That was the performance of a lifetime from the 22-year-old. What a way to seal gold. Just superb. And what an ovation from the Birmingham crowd. Sensational win. And there's the image that will be on the front page of all the newspapers across Uganda tomorrow. Victor Kiplangat is the Commonwealth champion. And the crowds respond once more, banging the boards at the side of the course. This is a huge number of spectators greeting the Tanzanian who's about to seal silver. A great, great run from Alphonse Felix Simbu. It was not to be the title, but the World Championship bronze medalist is going to upgrade to Commonwealth silver. And again, listen to the noise for the East African. A huge reception. Simbu is the silver medalist. A masterful race from him as well. He lived with the pace of Kiplangat for as long as he possibly could. And another East African nation on the podium. Look at Liam Adams in the distance, desperately sprinting, desperately trying to turn fourth into third. But the late addition to the lineup, Michael Githai, is going to hang on to the bronze. He is absolutely exhausted. He's given it everything, and he is rewarded with third place on the podium. Three East African nations sharing gold, silver and bronze, and full credit to Liam Adams. He has run his heart out for Australia. It's not to be a medal, but he will take huge pride back to his nation. Jonathan Kiplangat's career loping his way to fifth place, just in the distance. Honestly, I can't remember support like this at the end of a marathon for many years. The Birmingham crowd have done a sensational job. And it's Jonathan Kiplangat's career who rounds off our top five. The time is irrelevant, it's just outside 2:14. This is about heart, this is about gold, silver and bronze and places. It's not about the times. That was a brilliant race and a fabulous top five. That was an absolute treat for all of us to watch and for everyone in the crowd to see.
Yeah, brilliant finish there, Rob. And Liam Adams almost got onto the medal podium after leading for such a long way. But many congratulations to Kiplangat, the 22-year-old. You could afford to have a little celebration as he approached the finish line. He made a massive improvement to 2:05 earlier this year. Just take a moment to appreciate that joy. So the crowd's going wild again now.
Brilliant reception for everybody making their way up towards the finish now. This, I think, is Johnny Miller of England coming home for sixth. Crowd responding to take the Commonwealth title. Alphonse Simbu, a fabulous silver for him, and Michael Githai just holding off the long-term leader Liam Adams for the bronze.